Good morning to everyone. In the last class, we have discussed about native SQL statements. Okay, and yesterday I have faced some issues for two scenarios. I will explain that one. I'm just opening SQL console here, and yesterday I have written something called like something do and out see int begin. So like this I have written, and I'm just executing it here. So integer one, see here what I'm giving, just this is the output. Okay, out C integer like that it is coming, and here it is asking something input like this. Okay, so what I have done mistake here, I have give some space here. Let me execute. See, execute it now. Out is 0. Okay, and here I'm giving something value. Click on execute. So now something output is coming here. Okay, so yesterday what I have done here, I did not give the space. After do, I did not give any space. That's why it was coming like that. And so this one, so we can write the code like this also, but this code will not save anywhere. Okay, this is called anonymous block, like that we will call here. So instead of this one, we can go for procedures. So yesterday we have discussed, right? So those things we can use in real time. Okay, and go to the procedures. I will create one procedure here. So where is the SQL console? I'm just clicking here. Okay, and so create procedure. Yeah, underscore. So here the sequence number, yeah, up to AOH 7 came. I will take up to AOH 8 here. okay, as begin, end. Fine. Now, so in between of as begin and end here, I will add the code. So while statement I have missed yesterday, right? So for that one, I'm writing here. If b less than a, I will declare these things now. B is equal to b plus 1, LB result is equal to okay, here I want to display something output as LV result. LV result, this is integer and input a integer. Declare b integer is equal to 0. Fine. The syntax is b less than a, then to fine. Let me check it. The syntactically, this is working fine. So what I'm doing here, I'm just declaring one input parameter as a and one output parameter as LV underscore result. Okay. And after begin, I'm declaring one local variable as b here. So this is the integer value, and I'm giving something as 0 for that one. Okay. Initializing the value as 0. Okay. Now I'm just giving like while statement while b less than a. Okay, b less than a. For example, a is the input parameter. I will give a as 3. Okay, a as 3 I will give. So at that time, b is equal to 0 is there. Okay, 0 less than 3. That is correct only. So it will go to the do statement here, and b is equal to b plus 1. Already b equal to 0 I have given. So I'm just adding plus 1 to the variable b. Okay, the value will be 1 here. And coming to inside of the style, LV result is 0. Initially 0 will be there. Okay. And here 0 plus 1. Total 1 will come here. So one more time it will go to the second while loop. So already b is equal to 1 is there. 1 less than 3. That is correct only. So it will go to here. Already b equal to 1 is there. 1 plus 1, 2 will come. Already result equal to 1 is there. 1 plus 2, 3 will come. So it will go to one more loop. Okay. 2 less than 3. Correct only. So it will add 2 plus 1, 3. Already result 3 is there. 3 plus 3, 6 will come. Okay. So let me execute it here. So, okay. Create or replace. Okay. I have uh, one input parameter and one output parameter. So input parameter, I'm just giving S3 here and click on execute. Here something question mark is coming here. Okay, question mark is coming. Why it's coming like that? Here, here LV underscore result. Okay, LV underscore result. I'm maintaining it in the output parameter. Okay, but I am not initializing any value to this LBN square result. I am not providing any value. Okay, if you don't provide any value to variable here, then it will consider as null value. Okay, in native SQL, this is the concept. This is not available in ABAP. Okay, so we will declare in ABAP like integer a type a, b type a, c type a, and c is equal to a plus b. Something we will write like that. Okay, by default, the value will be a 0. Okay, for integer data type, the default value is 0 in ABAP layer. But here, in native SQL, the default value for integer variable is null. Okay, if you add something value to null value, okay, I am passing something a is equal to 10 and b I am not passing. By default, null value will be there. C equal to a plus b means 10 plus null value. Okay, it will show like null value only. Okay, if you do any calculation with null value, the output will be null only, null value only. Okay, so now what I will do, I will pass here lb underscore result is equal to 0. Okay, here I'm just declaring lv result, and I'm just giving some integer for this variable, and I'm passing something value to this lv underscore result. Now execute it. So one more time, call this one, the SQL statement. Here I'm giving something input as 3. Click on execute here. Now the value is coming as 6. Okay, fine. So here lv underscore result we are using as input also here. Okay, input also here. That's why I'm passing something value. If we are not using this lv result as input, okay, here lv result is okay, this is output, but the input I am taking b and lv underscore result, both values I am taking here as input. So we should pass the lv result is equal to 0. Defaultly we have to pass something value, otherwise system will consider like null value. Okay, so I will go for one more procedure. Create or replace procedure. Okay, yes, begin. And I'm maintaining it here. Okay, here I will write something select query. Select BBELN ADT not from BBAK into. Okay, here into internal tables, these all things will not work. So what I will do, I will take something LT underscore BBAK is equal to, right? I will take like this. And here I am not declaring this internal table anywhere. LT underscore K, LT underscore VBAK. Okay, and click on execute it here. It is showing something. Okay, fine. Could not find table VBAK in schema. That the current schema is ABAP HANA 1. But in this ABAP HANA 1, there is no table of VBAK. Let me check that one. So tables expanded. I'm giving something filter. VBAK. So the table is not available. Okay, VBAK table is not available. So I will go for default schema. Okay, so default schema is SAP SAP HANA DB. Okay, now click on execute now. So there is no error. Okay, there is no error. This is working fine. I'm not declaring any internal table. So whatever the columns, I'm maintaining it here. So those columns, by using these three columns, this internal table will create automatically. Okay, and if you want to display this LTVBAK, then we have to declare the structure for this LTVBAK. Okay, so if we are using internally, okay, not for displaying, not for input like that, then we have then not required to declare any internal table for this one. Fine, I will declare one more internal table here. Okay, as the output LT_SO. Here I will declare something table. I'm not creating any table type here. Directly I'm declaring it as a table type, and VBELN as n varchar of 10. Okay, and AUDAT as, here I need to check the data types here. Let me check as date and Punar as, sorry, data type is, yeah, not required here. Punar, okay. Now let me check, is there any error? Incorrect syntax near line number 2. Line number 2, but there is no error. I'll begin, I think something date. Let me remove this date once again. Let me check it now. As near as where I have maintained. Okay, as table I will maintain. Let me check. No. Oh, I think it has not required here. As begin. Okay, I have missed something base here. Here 1, 2, and this one 3. So now check it. This is okay. Some out table. Okay, fine. Table is missing. Fine. Table LT_SO is equal to select VBELN, comma, Punar from LT VBAK. Okay, let me check now. Fine, this is fine. And here I will add something AUDAT and date is the data type here. Let me check. Okay, and here also I will add AUDAT. Come on. Now let me check. Fine. Here I am declaring something internal table LT underscore SO. Okay. So if I am not filling this internal table, okay, if I am not filling this internal table LTSO, then it is showing something error. Okay. Some out table variable is not assigned. Okay, LTSO. LTSO data is not filling here. So that is why it is showing something error. Okay, so I am doing like this, and in ABAP we can do like this, right? LTSO is equal to LTVBAK, right? So we can do like this, but here the syntax will not work like this. Okay, so passing the data from one internal table to another internal table by using like this in ABAP layer, but in native SQL it will not work like that. Click on execute button. Okay, feature not supported, cannot assign into non-array non-scalar variables, line number 4. Okay, so this type of syntax will not work here. If you want to pass the data from one internal table to another internal table, then we have to write like this. Okay, so LTSO is empty and this is the output parameter, and here I am writing select query on top of the internal table LT underscore VBAK. This is the local internal table. Okay, so I am giving here something semicolon. Okay, colon. If I don't give like this, okay, if I don't give like this, system will consider like this LTVBAK. Maybe this is one schema or one table like that. Let me remove this colon here and click on execute button. Then, okay, so invalid table name could not find table or view LTVBAK. System is considering like this LTVBAK is a table or view. Okay, but I am fetching the data from local internal table, so that's why I'm maintaining here colon. If you maintain colon, then system will consider like, so these are local variable, local internal table, local structure. Okay. So in this way we can do the, we can pass the value from one internal table to another internal table. Fine. Here I want to do some debugging. Okay, how can we do the debugging here? Let me check this PR underscore AOH9 is created or not here. We can see the procedure, right? So AOH9 is not there. So just refresh the folder here. Okay. PR underscore AOH9 came now. Now I need to keep some breakpoints here to stop to go to the debugging screen. I want to keep some breakpoints. So here I need to double click here, but it is not allowing. Okay, it is not allowing. It is in editable mode, so it is not allowing here. So what I will do, I will double click here. Okay, PR underscore AOH9. This is the procedure, right? So I will double click here. It will open in display mode. We cannot edit in that place. So So this is the display mode. You can see the icon here. Okay. And if you see this one, this is in SQL console. Okay. SQL console. And so this is the different icon here. Okay. Procedure symbol is icon is coming here. So this is the disable mode. We cannot, I'm just typing something here, but it is not allowing. Okay, this is in display mode. Now I will keep the breakpoint here, LTBBAK, and double click here, just automatically it will come here. Okay, the breakpoint will come like this. Fine. Now I need to execute, I need to execute to the, I need to execute in the debug mode, right? So for that one, we have to click on this debug icon here, debug perspective. Okay, if you are not able to see this debugging perspective here, then what you have to do? Click on Windows, Perspective, Open Perspective, and Other. Okay. Here you can see Debug. Just click, just select this debug here and click on Open. Once you click on Open button, automatically the icon will come here. Okay. Fine. Now click on Open button. So the debugging perspective open here. You can see here. This is selected. The perspective debugging perspective selected here. Now here some debug icon is there, right? So click on this arrow mark, down arrow mark, and here click on debug configurations. Okay, give me 1 minute. I will delete it. Okay, and now you can select this one, SAP HANA stored procedure. We are debugging on SAP HANA stored procedure. Just select it and click on this button, new launch configuration. Okay, click on that button, and here you just select this catalog schemas. Okay, catalog schemas, and here click on browse button. Here expand the folder, and where what is our schema? ABAP HANA 1 is the schema. Here procedures is the folder. In these procedures, we have to select our procedure. Okay, and which procedure we are debugging. So that one we have to select here, PR underscore AOH9, and click on OK button. Okay, click on apply and click on debug here. Okay, click on save. The code will save somewhere here. 126 and two consoles are there, so 127. Just give something name and click on save button. So it will come to the debug mode. Okay, how can we see this is the debug mode? So here we can see something. Uh, uh, I mean the schema name dot procedure name and the cursor name. The cursor is at line number 3. Okay, we can see the line number 3, and we can see something values here. Okay, and click on here F5, F6, F7, F8 like that. Options are not there. Okay, only F8 will work. Only F8. So what we have to do? We have to keep the breakpoint at which area you want to debug. Okay, at that line you have to keep the breakpoint and click on F8. Only one button F8 is there. Okay, so I'm clicking on F8 button. Okay, I have clicked on F8 button. Now I will keep the breakpoint here also. LTBBAK, it is containing 320 rows. Okay, and LTSO, it is containing 0 rows because the line is not executed. Okay, the line number 4, cursor is at line number 4. If I click on F8 button, the line number 4 will execute here. Okay, now the line number 5 means 4 is completed. Now you can see LT underscore SO is containing 320 records. Okay, and the cursor is at line number 5. So this is the way to do the debugging. So debugging closed here. How can we find out debugging closed like that? Here we are not able to see anything. The procedure name, sorry, yeah, the schema name, that procedure name, and line number like that we are not able to see here. Means the debugging is completed now. Debugging is completed, but we are in debugging perspective only. See, the perspective is the debugging perspective only. Okay, and if you want to debug one more time here, click on this arrow mark, down arrow mark here once again, and here new configuration is there. Okay, so previously we have configured right, so that one is coming here. Click on this button, new configuration, so automatically it will come to the debugging mode. The cursor is at line number 3. Okay, cursor is at line number 3. I'm clicking on F8 button, and you can see here LTSO is coming. Okay, LTSO is coming, and LTVBAK is not coming because the line is not executed. Okay, if I double click on LT underscore VBAK, then it will not come in the right side. Okay, so this is not, I mean, in ABAP layer, if you double click on any variable or any internal table, that value will come here in the right side. But here it will not come like that. Automatically, how many variables we are taking, how many internal tables we are taking, those all things will come the right side. Automatically it will come. When it will come? When that line is executed, at that time only the internal table or the variable will come like that. Here LT underscore SO is coming. Why this LT SO is coming here? Because this is the output parameter. LT SO is the output parameter. It will come here. Automatically it will come here. Okay, LT SO is filling in the 4th line, but I am in the 3rd line. The cursor is the 3rd line. Then also LTSO came here, but LTVBAK did not come because the line is not executed. I am clicking on F8 button. Now you can see LTVBAK came 320 rows are filled here. And I am clicking on F8 button one more time. Then that LT underscore SO also will fill here. Okay. So click on F8 button. So total will complete here. So the debugging is completed now. And if you want to edit something, you can edit here also. And in if it is ABAP perspective, then we can edit the code in the debug perspective also. Here I'm trying, but it is not allowing. Okay, the procedure it is not allowing because I have opened in the display mode. So here I kept the breakpoint here. Okay, the display mode I have kept the breakpoint. So it is not allowing to add anything. If you want to add anything, then you have to come to the SQL console. This is the SQL console. Okay, here you can add something. Okay, fine. I'm keeping it in comment. Okay, now fine. I want to fill this internal table manually. Okay, so by using select query, this is okay, but I want to fill this internal table manually. How can we do that one? So yesterday I shown you how can we fill this one. Okay, LT underscore SO dot VBELN is equal to, okay, some 1, 2, 3 something I'm passing. Here we need to provide something index number. Okay, first line, the first line. So same thing, I will copy and paste for 2 more lines for AUDAT and customer number. Okay, document date 2022, 10th month, 18 is date. Okay, and the customer number C1402. Okay, now let me execute it here. Okay, now I will run this one. Okay, now I will run this one. So what is the procedure name? PR underscore AOH9. Okay, one output parameter is there. So I will come here and I will give only one question mark because only one parameter is there. Now click on execute button. So and okay, C1402 is coming, right? Why it is coming like that? Here VBEL I am just 1 2 3 I am just maintaining, and after that one here also I am maintaining VBEL only. So whatever the last last I am providing C1402, that is why the value is coming like C1402 here. Okay, now activate it, run it once again. Okay, now 1 2 3 date format and customer number something is coming here. Fine, fine. This is okay, fine. But I want to fill this one in a single line. I am keeping multiple lines in comment like this. Okay, so comment is starting here and comment is ending here. So in between of these two things, the lines are commenting. Okay, this is a single line commenting. Okay, single line commenting. This is multiple lines commenting. Fine. So the internal table name is LTN square SO here. Okay, and insert, and after that one we need to fill the data. Okay, the document number 1 2 3 and the document date 2022 10 18 and the customer number C1402 something. Okay, let me check it. Syntax. Okay, it's executed. Now I will copy it here. Okay, now run this procedure. See, whatever the data I'm giving, the data is coming like this. Okay, so instead of that one, we can go like this. Okay, fine. And now I want to find out. Okay, this is okay, fine. Now I want to find out how many records are available in this internal table. Here only 2 records are available. Fine. Guys, the call will disconnect in 1 minute. Please reconnect it once again.